around with me where you know you fell out and with your boys still be at this time, family. Y'all know what I need y'all to do for us, man. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. If you new to the platform, welcome. Y'all know the motto by now, man. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show from here. AV Mob, let's get them, let's get them. Let's go. What's up, Mob? We back at them again, man. Kicking it off from the top. Story number one. Old friends, new enemies. So let's dive straight into it. Now, this situation right here, man, is based out of Philadelphia. So when I ran across the story, man, it really intrigued my mind because it go to show how you could start off as a group or a pack or one thing and it could totally transpire into a whole nother dynamic. So boom, we got these group of homeboys coming up now. They growing up in the inner city of Philadelphia. So they ripping and running in the hood. They coming from the project, so forth and so on. But two of the guys out of the group, they ended up wanting to, let's say they wanted to do the right thing, but them growing up in the ghetto, them growing up in the hood, they had a mindset and they had a vision of, I always wanted to do better. I always wanted to be better. Now, we all know, man, when you coming up in the hood, when you coming up in the streets, you have this type of emotion and you have this type of feeling towards police, towards authority. You feel me? You look at them the way as though it's like, man, I don't like the police. I know the police don't like me. We look at them like they aren't assistance to us. They not help to us. But these two guys out of the group, they always had a thing for being police officers. Like, man, they looked at it like they just doing their job. No matter what the circumstance or the situation is, they just doing their job. And they honestly wanted to clean up their streets. This is the mindset that they had. So, boom. As they coming up into the game, most of their homeboys was either drug dealers, robbers, so forth and so on. They ends up playing sports, but the sport thing don't really go too good. So now, once they get out of high school, I believe it's out of high school, they ends up joining the police academy. So boom, they enrolled in the police academy, they chasing their dreams. Now that right there, that already kind of put a little bit of friction around the way because you got guys that street dudes who are your homeboys and they looking at you like, man, what you mean you going to the police academy? What would you want to possibly be a police officer for? Why would you want to do some shit like that? So they like, man, you know, this is my passion, bro. This is what I want to do. I want to clean up the streets. I want to rid the community of drug dealers. But you talking to a drug dealer who is your friend. So they looking at this shit like, nah, man, you know, we ain't really feeling this. So now, not only is it torn a little line between the friendship, now around the way they looked at it's like, man, we really can't be with them. We don't want to indulge or be a part of nothing they got going on because they working with law enforcement. So boom, the two little dudes, they ends up going off to the academy. They finish the academy. They come back home. They sworn officers. So now they return back to the Philadelphia streets, not as recruits, not as the young dudes that they left. They turn back to the street as sworn whole uniform police officers of the Philadelphia Police Department. So boom, they come back, the game still the game though. All the homeboys that they used to hang up with, everybody that they used to go to school with, everybody still in the streets doing they want to. Now, they kind of got an inside scoop because they come from Philadelphia. They know the streets, so they already know this block do this. I know they sell that over there. I know they sell this over here. So in their mind, to the force, they looking at it like, man, these gonna be two hell of a police officers because we assigning them to streets that they grew up in and they ran these streets. Now, when I say ran, I don't mean like they had control of the streets. I mean they actually participated in day-to-day activities that was going on in the streets. So they also rip and ran the streets. So boom, they come back in there for real. They making their rounds. They start making little petty arrests. But it get to a point to where as though these two homeboys, they not partners. So both of them got a partner they self. But the one homeboy, let's just call him Lord Tater, man. Lord Tater, man, his partner tell him one day, listen, man, I got a CI who just gave me a tip on the drug house on the west side. We need to go over there and hit that motherfucker. Now, they ends up putting they 1-2 together. They rally up all the troops. They go over the west side. Boom, they blitz the door. Now, when they blitz the door, they come in there. They probably lock up like 10, 15 dudes. But out of the 15 guys that they lock up, at least 4 or 5 of them was dudes that he knew. He went to school with back in the day. He grew up with in the street. So now they like, man, what the fuck type, man? Man, you clown ass, man. You really locking niggas up, man. What the fuck type time you on? Boom. But now he done just officially crossed the line. You done officially, okay, it's one thing that you want to go this path. It's another thing that you actually went that path. But now you coming around the way locking us up? Like, fuck just locking up civilians and jaywalkers. You actually coming knee deep in the trenches, knocking the door out the hinges, locking up the men, locking up us. So now you already know what it is, though. Out of them 4 dudes that ended up getting booked, they ends up, of course, once they get over to jail, they calling home, letting everybody know what's going on. Man, them chump ass niggas, man, they done gone left. Them niggas done went sour. Yeah, man, yo dumb ass came in the house, man. Book niggas, man. If y'all see yo, you already know what to do. Don't play with him, no. Cause now he an official police officer. So boom. Now it's like you got a green light on your head if anybody catch you in the right circumstances. But it's also a beware sign, like yo will lock one of us up. So don't think like nigga be on the block, he drive past, we good cause he know us. No, he'll jump out that car, chase you down, lock your ass up, and send you away for the rest of your life. So boom, he continued to do what he do. Let's just say 4 or 5 months later, he pull up on another well-known block. He see a dude take off the porch. He start running through the alley. The dude that's the police officer, he jump out the car. He get pursuit. He catch him in the alley. Now, when he catch him in the alley, the little dude is trying to get rid of the joint. I don't know why he even did this in the middle of a chase. Maybe because he thought he had him beat. But when he get right there and he see what the little dude grabbing, he see he got the weapon in his hand. The officer come out the hip. He say, come on, Randy, I don't want to do this. Just put it down. Just put it down. So now he talking to Randy, telling him, man, I don't want to do this, man. Just put it down, Randy. Just put it down, man. Let me arrest you. Whole time, little Randy right there like, man, what the fuck? Come on, bro. Come on, bro, man. You know I just did 10 years, man. You know I just had my son. Man, come on. Don't do this shit, man. Just let me go. Just let me go. So now they both just sitting right there in the tense, the heat of the motherfucking moment. This is somebody I used to grow up with. I done played basketball with. I done went to school with. We done been down the court together. Now we in the middle of an alley. Just me, just you. You got a weapon in your hand. I'm trying to either grab my weapon or get rid of my weapon. You telling me just let you lock me up. I'm telling you, man, just let me go because I'm just coming back home into society and I'm ready to be a father. This is a crazy ass moment right here, y'all. So boom, whole time you already know how I go. Lil Randy go to, I guess, pull the joint from out of the dip and turn around and take off. Whole time the officer, I don't know what's going through his system. You already know what he do, y'all. He up, he yelled, don't run. He yelled, freeze, and then he let him go. Boom, boom. He hit him 2 times, hitting Randy in the backside. Lil Randy fall to the ground. The joint slide into the middle of the street. The officer dude, he run right there, of course, get on top of him, locking him up. But now he looking at it like, man, Lil Randy got tears in his eyes because he like, man, you really gonna do this shit to me? And I'm shot. Then the officer, he kind of fighting back his tears because it's like, man, what the fuck? Like, why you just ain't listen? Because I actually know you. Now, the 2020 catch to it is Randy got a sister who the dude who was the officer now, he used to date his sister back in the day. She ends up joining the military. She went to Atlanta, I believe, and they ain't seen each other since. So this was a real intense moment for the officer dude and Lil Randy. So he ends up locking them up. He gone. Now, Lil Randy, like he already told him, he was just home on a violation. He just had a newborn baby, which he missed the birth of her. And he ended up having a service parole time or his backup time. So now he get like 7 years for the joint. Then he got to serve the backup time too. So he gone for at least 10 or better. But it's like, man, that shit ate that shorty so bad. And he mad that it came from the dude who locked him up. Like, man, you used to date my sister and you do some clown ass shit like this. So now he calls uptown. He put a bounty on his head because now we looking at it like, man, I'm ready to serve 10 years or better of my life in this dumbass system, all because of somebody who was once my friend, damn near like a brother to me because you dating my sister. Whole time, let's just say 4 months later, somehow, some way, the officer dude, he gets called to a spot. He in the alley trying to look for some narcotics or evidence, whatever the case may be. Somebody pops out of the blue. They head tap and put 3 in the back of his head, leaving him right there. Till this day, the case is still unsolved, but wicked and wild situation, man. And then the other homeboy, he was kind of, let's just say, not bakey, but he was a little more sharp. He didn't want to work in the trenches. He wanted to work in the suburb areas. He wanted to work dudes that was doing like home invasion, burglaries and shit like that, pulling the rich people over. He didn't want to come into the city because he already knew some shit like that could have happened. But the other little dude, he really had a passion for wanting to clean his community up. So, you know, it ended up costing him way more than he was willing to pay in the long run. But that was a you already know, y'all, wicked and wild situation. With that being said, family, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Story TV. At this time, one more time for me, mob. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We'll be at 100K in no time from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of y'all, man. Y'all know the motto. Hit it for me. Let's get them. Let's get them. Like the comments up. Let's go.
Peace.